Hello there. Welcome to class. I'm Miss Faust. Another wonderful class session. Right? Good. Glad you're agreeing with me. That is great. Yes, indeed. Okay, what I need you to do is get out a sheet of paper and a pen or pencil because you will need to do some writing today. All right? I'm going to read to you what I call a scenario. And what I mean with a scenario is it's a little scene out of a person's life. Now, this person's not real, so it's not a real scene. And what we mean with the scene is something that might have happened in a person's life. Let's think of it that way, okay? So something happened to this person who I'm going to read about, and you're going to find out what happened or didn't happen. So it's a scenario. Let me write that word up on the board for you. Okay, right here. Okay, and then we have the word scene right here. All we need to do is add the E. Okay, does that make sense? So S-C-E-N-A-R-I-O. Scenario. Okay, are we ready? Are you ready? I'm excited because we're going to have a guest. Mr. Beagle is coming today. Yes. Remember Mr. Beagle? Okay. He's going to come today. He's going to pop in. He's going to go whoop and whoop out. Okay, let's get going. So we'll start right here. We're calling today lucky people. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Do you feel lucky today? Yes? All right, good. Okay, good things happening today? Okay. Now, before I can read the scenario to you, we need to look at this. Two phrases. Might have, must have, that we use in the English language. I might have seen you. Possibly. It could possibly have happened that I did see you, that I didn't. Okay? So, might have, must have. Here's a good way to think of it, especially might have. Possibly could happen. It possibly could happen that I see you, that I don't see you. Okay? Possibly could have happened that I saw you, that I didn't. Okay? In other words, that I did see you. Okay. So think of it that way. Might have, must have. All about it being possibly happening. Does that make sense? So when we put might have or must have in there, it's a possibility. Okay? All right. Good job. So let's look at our pronouns. We've got I, then he, she, it, we, you, they. Okay, so it's I might have eaten. So possibly I ate it. I'm not saying that it happened. It possibly happened. Then again, it possibly didn't happen. Silly, isn't it? But that's the language. So possibly did happen. Possibly it didn't happen. Okay. He must have eaten. So possibly he ate. Or possibly he didn't. Okay, same here. We might have eaten. You must have eaten. They might have eaten. Just a little variety. Okay? So all these pronouns can go easily with might have, must have. There's no change here. Did you notice that? There is no change. Please remember, don't change anything here. It stays might have, must have. Okay? We need to know this, especially this one here. Let me circle that. Okay? Okay, especially that one for our reading today. The scenario. Lucky people. Okay? Any questions with this? No? Okay. Then we are ready for my reading. You're going, a poetry reading? No. A scenario. A little scene in someone's life. Again, it's not real. Okay? So, you have to listen, and you may want to write down some of the things that you hear. It's very short. Okay? Very short. So again, listen, write. So here we go. It's all about lucky people. Mrs. Chen. There's her name. Chen. Must have. Ooh. Must have. But the key is this one to the scenario. A little mystery. Okay. Mrs. Chen must have been very scared yesterday. There was a big, mean dog outside while she was putting out the garbage. Oh my goodness. Mr. Beagle, does he look mean? Does he? Yeah, he's big. But does he look mean? Does he look... Okay. Maybe she didn't meet Mr. Beagle. Okay. Fortunately, the dog didn't see her. Good thing he didn't see her. Mrs. Chen was lucky. Ooh. That big, mean dog might have bitten her. In other words, if Mr. Beagle were that big, mean dog, and he sees Mrs. Chen, okay, one of those days, he might have gone up to her and go, okay? So that's our scenario. Thank you, Mr. Beagle. Thank you very much. You're welcome. All right. So friendly. Not like this dog. Okay. Let's do this again. Remember, listen, write. Anything down. We'll go over this in a moment. Mrs. Chen must have been very scared yesterday. There was a big, mean dog outside while she was putting out the garbage. Fortunately, the dog didn't see her. Mrs. Chen was lucky. That big, mean dog might have bitten her. So, possibly he would bite her. Possibly he wouldn't. Okay, so let me show you a picture. And there are some other little scenarios, but this is our scenario right here. Can you see this one here? Okay, it's this one right here. You can see Mrs. Chen with the garbage, and there's the dog. Does he look like Mr. Beagle? No. Mr. Beagle's friendly. Okay. All right. So that's our reading for today. A little scenario, a little scene out of Mrs. Chen's life. And again, Mr. Beagle is not that mean dog. Okay. Now, we come over here. Hopefully, we come over here. Let's get a different marker. Some key words, important words in our little story. Mrs. Chen, it's about Mrs. Chen, isn't it? Okay? And there is a dog, correct? Yes, okay. She's carrying out the garbage, okay, which a lot of us do maybe daily or once a week. We go out there with all our garbage of the week and put it in a trash can. Okay. Lucky. She is so lucky because there's a dog out there and she's going, okay, lucky people. Okay, she's so, when you're lucky, that means, oh, you're on the good side of the day. Okay. Because she could have been bitten. Remember, bitten is a form of bite. Okay. He bites. The dog bites, but it's the past. So bitten. He had bitten her. He could have bitten her. So this is a past tense. Bitten. It comes from bite. Okay? Any questions with that? So I want you to remember these words. Okay? You can keep this in mind for when you were writing to check the spelling of her name, but otherwise, these are the words I need you to remember. Okay? These 4 right here. Don't have to worry about that one right now. Okay? Any questions? That was interesting reading, wasn't it? All about must have, might have. Okay? So let's look at our assignment over here. You'll need to copy these 2 down. Right? And then you fill in the blank. Okay. So it's either true, false, or maybe. It's maybe if the answer is not in the story / scenario. So if you took notes, good for you. You might want to put a pause on it and go, okay, let's see, do I have the story? Nope. And rewind the video and get the reading. Okay? So if it's not in the story, it's a maybe because we don't know for sure. So all you need is TFM. So our first fill in the blank is Mrs. Chen doesn't like dogs. Number 2, the dog didn't bite Mrs. Chen. Okay, again, it's either TFM in that blank. So write it down and then fill in the blank. Okay, here comes some writing. And it has to do with these words. Those 4. Then write a sentence using 2 of the words, not Mrs. Chen. Underline the words. So you write one sentence. A sentence. Just one sentence using 2 of them. For instance, you might use bitten and lucky. Or you might say, oh, I'll do dog and garbage. Or dog and bitten. Okay, so you have a choice. So here, true, false, or maybe. And then here, one sentence, that's it. Just one sentence, that's all you need. Are there any questions? All about lucky people. Mrs. Chen was lucky. She didn't meet Mr. Beagle. Okay, he's a friendly sort. He definitely would not have bitten her. Okay? So, with Mr. Eagle, oh my gosh, Mr. Eagle, I'm so sorry. Really? Mr. Beagle, the 2 of us wish you a great day. Now remember, once this is finished, what do? What do they do? Once it's finished, they take it and then they send it to Miss Faust. Immediately, today. That's right. When you're done with your assignment, you know where to reach me. Today, okay? Send it on off to me today, and we do wish you what? A wonderful day. Till next time. Bye.